If an evolutionary process is started, you get to a certain point where all of a sudden you've arrived. And that's where we are.
Our legend is built upon being the best custom hearing aid company in the world. The old Starkey had a strong desire to outserve the market. The new Starkey has the same desire.
The patient is at the center of everything we do, and that's pretty powerful.
If our philosophy is connecting people with people, we want to demonstrate that in everything we do. We pick up the phone, hello Starkey.
The revolution is that we've made such an enormous leap from where we were.
We've become a technology company. That was our goal.
So it's kind of gone from evolutionary process to a revolutionary outcome.
I think for dispensers and audiologists who haven't looked at Starkey in a long time, it's time to do that.
I'd heard a little bit about Starkey Destiny and decided that I wanted to give the technology a try. Basically, Starkey swept me off my feet.
People simply are hearing better with our product.
This is the first time that I feel like going into a restaurant that I feel like I have an advantage over someone who's non-hearing impaired because of how the hearing aid is hearing in that noise.
They've worked hard the last 3 to 5 years in developing this technology that they've just rolled out.
We set out some rather lofty goals for ourselves, and we've even exceeded our own goals.
We don't just assume or think that they do certain things. We make sure that they actually do them, so we test them and retest them.
We implement the real patient research really early in the process.
That hearing aid now does everything that a hearing aid should do for a patient.
Those are simply best in class because that's what we set out to do.
Our hearing aids today are software driven. That's intentional.
Without the software, we wouldn't have achieved what we've achieved.
The success of Destiny product and of the Inspire OS product, I think, is just the beginning.
We've kind of leapfrogged over the competition, and we have technology that's a lot better than what's currently available in the field.
This is not at all about luck. This is about focused and disciplined effort over a course of many years.
If you look at it long term, you can address questions that are challenging, tricky.
Starkey's philosophy is hire the best and the brightest people whenever and wherever you find them.
I got my PhD in biomedical engineering there, and I worked at the House Ear Institute.
We're growing in a way to really bring in diverse thoughts and ideas.
We can't wake up tomorrow and say, we need the new mousetrap.
What they've done with the new Basic Science Lab in Berkeley is giving them the possibilities of looking into areas that have been overlooked in the past.
Going at a problem just to understand it and not worry at first about, is this applicable, usually takes you farther.
They're essentially trying to figure out what humans are doing when they're listening to speech.
The team that they've put together is looking at how do we reach the maximum potential beyond the hardware of the hearing aids.
Engineering is not going to do it alone. Audiology is not going to do it alone. Psychology is not going to do it alone. They all have to work together.
We have a strong desire to be the biggest and be the best around the globe.
How many hearing aid companies have a research center that's purely for long-term research?
I'm sure the company cares about selling hearing aids. That's why they're in business. But I think they're looking for the truth here, and that's what I really like.
We have put the plans in place so that we can not only meet the needs of the market for the future, but exceed the needs of the market for the future.
Being able to work with some of the world-class scientists and to make a difference in people's lives, really, there's nothing better.
It is about connecting people to people.
I will be very happy to see some of my projects if they really make it to the people who will benefit from that, and it will make a difference for them. I think that's when I will be most satisfied.
If someone makes a decision to get a hearing aid, we don't want to delay it another day because we know we have a chance to change their life, and you don't wait to change someone's life.